Welcome to 9007 Sharpview, Houston, Texas, 77036. I remember the first time I came up this driveway in 1984, got out of the car right about here and walked across this grass, which was probably rude, but I didn't think much about it. And I was amazed at how bristly the grass is here compared to the grass up in New York. It's a totally different kind. I'm gonna go in this way. Check out the beautiful blue siding. I hate that color. My dad picked that. He didn't ask me. Now, being a guy, I'm gonna start with the garage. This is where we spent a lot of time. We changed engines in this driveway right here. Probably more than once. Did a lot of work on cars. Here's the garage, pretty clean. There's a few things left over that we have to move tomorrow. Check out these shelves my dad put up. They're all exactly uniform. Like if you measured between them, they would be exactly uniform, which also makes them somewhat unusable because you can't put anything big, anything tall on the shelf except on the top shelf. So I would have done it differently, but that was his deal. And this, watch out for this little hose reel here, hose hanger. This thing will take your scalp off. I'm not sure why he decided to put it right here in the center of the garage like that, but I put a rug over it so people won't slice their head. Now, it's in the middle, and I don't have a tape measure, but I guarantee if you measured, this thing would be exactly in the center. Exactly. Can't be over there. Out of the way, it's got to be right here in the center. But that was my dad. God rest his soul. He was a good man, but he did things kind of a strange way. So anyway, it's funny, it's a good memory. Let's go in the house. Oh, I want to show you this gate. I definitely want to remember this. 100 years from now, this gate will still be here because it has 8,000 screws in it. The wood will be gone, but it will still be a functional gate due to all the screws. I mean, that sucker's got, there must be 100 screws in that gate. My dad did that too. There's a back porch my mom had put on a number of years ago. It's very nice. There's the 20-year shingles that were put on a few years ago. I'm still pissed off about that, but you know, I guess it doesn't matter at this point. Beautiful backyard. Not much grass. Not much grass will grow due to this tree, which vexes me. It needs to be pruned big time, and that thing makes about 8 million leaves every day. I don't mean to complain, but I'm pissed off at that tree. Sorry. I mean, a little bit of venting in this video. It's good memories though, but I am going to vent just a tad. Let's go inside. Kitchen eating area. Kitchen. Now look, I might sound like a realtor here, but this kitchen is a chef's dream. Like if you can't cook, and you come in here, you're gonna be able to cook. There's no doubt about it. Living room. Good sized living room. Fireplace. Built-ins. Oh, and I should say that that living room would be great for entertaining. Here's the entryway. Oh, check out this tile. That's 1968 tile. It's still in good condition. Here's the living room and dining room. Built-ins. Curtains are staying. Laminate floor. This is one thing that I always wondered about this house, or you know, one thing that kind of bothered me a little bit is this front room. It's supposed to be, the idea with it was, this is the dining room and that's the formal living room. But the problem with that is you end up with a small formal and a small dining. And so then when you make it one, like my mom had this set up as the whole thing was the dining room. And, you know, it worked for that, but I think in this house, they did not maximize the space. So don't mind the damage on the wall there, ignore that. Here's the hallway, bathroom with one of those step-in tubs. And that's that, granite countertop. Hallway. This was my room when we moved here in '84. I lived here for about 9 years. This was my room. Same light fixture. My dad put that in a long time ago. There's bulbs out because my mom's too short to reach up there. It's my closet. I used to have a lot of cool stuff in there. Oh, there's my phone jack. I remember my mother was sweet enough to get me my own phone number when I was a teenager. I think it was 841-4235 or something like that. I thought it was so cool when I had my own phone number so I could, you know, talk to girls and stuff. Here's a front bedroom. This was Benjamin and Christian's room. Originally, there was a bunk bed in here, and many video games were played in this spot right here. I remember sitting on the floor here, playing video games, and my brothers played a lot more than I did, but I think they had like one of the older Nintendos, and I remember playing I don't know, it was a Zelda game or something like that. So here's a closet. I think my sister painted this. It's kind of neat. Looks like a forest scene. Closet with a window. Go down the hallway. This was Elizabeth's room. And then later it was Caitlin, her daughter Caitlin's room when she would spend the night here. Two little closets. Laundry room. No big deal. Although this is kind of interesting how what they did was, this part out here used to be the outside, actually outside the house, and then before we moved in, this was modified, and this is now an additional laundry room, which was probably a good idea, but like this is the actually exterior wall, and there's a window in here for no reason really. It's the master bedroom. My mom had it painted pink. It's so beautiful. Master closet, decent size, no big deal. And here's the bathroom. I think they did a pretty good job on this. She had it redone with granite, nice tile. And then this is what I really like, is the shower. I never got to use this because she had it done. Of course, I can't find the light switch. There it is. This is a nice shower, man. I would like to have this in my house. Walk in here, it's all tiled up. It's got a little nook for your stuff. It's got a seat. It's huge. It's huge. Like you could fit like 4 people in here, 6 people. Not that I'd want to do that, but I mean, you could. You could if you wanted to. Anyway. So that's the house. And this window here looks out to the backyard. I worked my tail off on this project for the past week, probably the last 9 days. I put a lot of hours in here cleaning up everything and getting the carpet vacuumed and shelves wiped down, and this, just an incredible amount of work. I'm beat. I'm so worn out right now. But I loved every minute of it. This was my last chance to kind of connect with this house. When we moved here, it was a big deal. Coming from a very small town to the big city, to the suburbs. There was so much to do. There was so many things to see. There was so much just exploration. We living in what at the time was a fairly new house. The house we lived in New York was built in the 1800s. It was It's rather unusual. So, end of the tour. Hope you enjoyed it. See ya.